now that God will open this place and put 2 billion here tomorrow. I will believe you. This is because my head is wired that way. And until that happens to you, sorry, your mind will fight you. What do you think the Antichrist is? It's the number of man, 666. Man was made on the 6th day. The Antichrist is man, as you know it. That's why the natural man opposes and fights the things of the spirit. So you get to graduate from the Homo sapien life. You have to come out of the human life. You got to be delivered from the life of the 5 senses. If not, you're subject to the rule and influence of the Antichrist. Hello. So the attitude, say attitude.
Attitude.
The attitude of your mind. The character of your mind. I'm saying something deep here. I'm not talking just about mindset. I say the character. The behavioral pattern of your mind, not your emotion, not your will. The mind is a separate department in the soulish man. And it can imbibe, it can inherit a character, an attitude, a way of thinking, either from the bloodline or from the programming you gain from your environment when you come into the realm of the senses. So God has to take that and reconstruct it. Romans chapter 12 verse 1 and 2. It says, be not conformed. So you have a form already, an attitude of the mind already when you were born. So when you come to Christ, he has to reform your way, the way you think. Not what you think about. Hear me now, Boko Shipaya. Duna Mondoyokos. Hear me. God is not talking about what you think about. He's talking about the way your mind will see that thing. The way your mind will construct that thing. 2 people see a bird. One sees meat. The other one sees a creation of God. But they saw the same thing. But their mind got a different information from what they saw. Let me walk it. Are you here tonight?
Yes.
Pay attention. I see a man. 2 men see a man. One sees a woman in a man. And I see just a man. A man sees a 3-year-old girl. He sees a sexual object. He gets aroused. And I see a helpless, tender baby. But we see the same thing. Do I need to walk some more? You catch that? So, the attitude, the way your mind behaves, the way it processes information, God says it has to be changed. I'm telling you, if that doesn't happen to you, you can't live the life of faith. That's why, listen to me, that's why when I look at things that looks impossibly crazy, I see bread. You didn't get it. My head is, Jesus messed with mine. So you see problem. You see impossible. I see food. And it is your perception, the way you see something, that determines what it becomes. I, Cobra, Zutoyo, Ka, Lupredo Koso. Are you here tonight? The human spirit has ability to do and undo. by the empowering Spirit of God. But it is the attitude of the mind that determines what is capable to do. So when I said to you, now let me now take you back to where I left, where I had to go through this road to bring you to what I'm trying to say. Over the ages, God has revealed the length and the breadth to man. He chose Moses, chose people, Joshua, Isaiah, okay, Jeremiah, all of them. They saw the city. Abraham saw it. But how much they could make out of it was subject to the free will factor